Welcome back to Vang's YouTube channel. I'm Hanoi and today I'm back with the Vietnam real estate movement of April 2021. To start with the video today, let us review the main highlights of the previous April 2021. Hanoi will have 8 more districts by the end of 2030. The Secretary of Hanoi Standing Party Committee revealed that the Ring Road 4 will be planned. The Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh welcomed SMFG investors. Updated information of 9 real estate hotspots across the country such as Bắc Giang, Hải Phòng, Thanh Hóa, Đà Nẵng, Cần Thơ, Phú Quốc, and etc. By 2025, Hanoi will have 5 more districts: Hoài Đức, Gia Lâm, Đông Anh, Thanh Trì, Đan Phượng. And by 2030, Hanoi will have 3 more districts: Thường Tín, Thanh Oai, and Mê Linh. The Hanoi Party Committee had just issued the program number 4 on building a new countryside associated with the restructuring of the agricultural sector and developing the rural economy. Accordingly, Hanoi will focus on building a new countryside according to urban criteria in 5 districts that will go to the district in the period of 2021-2025, Hoài Đức, Gia Lâm, Đông Anh, Thanh Trì, Đan Phượng, and 3 districts with the period of 2026-2030, Thanh Oai, Thường Tín, Mê Linh. Mr. Đinh Tiến Dũng also said that the Hanoi Standing Party Committee basically agreed with the policy of making the Ring Road 4 with the cross-section of 120 meters with 2 floors. The upper floor is a highway and the lower floor connecting to the following municipalities. The Ring Road 4 planning will do with railway planning and subdivision planning. It is expected that in the coming time, Hanoi will work with the standing member of the 4 related provinces including Hưng Yên, Bắc Ninh, Vĩnh Phúc, and Bắc Giang to agree on the planning of the Ring Road 4 to report to the government. According to the government information, on the afternoon of April 28th, at the government headquarters, the Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Bình Minh welcomed Mr. Masahiro, CEO and the General Manager of the Global Investment Bank of Financial Group. Sumitomo Mitsui SMFG, which has the largest foreign investment project in Vietnam in the banking sector, welcoming SMBC's investment in VB Bank, One Member Finance Limited Company FA Credit. The Deputy Prime Minister believes that the cooperation between 2 sides will be successful and requested SMBC to work closely with VP Bank to complete the procedures in accordance with the regulations. To start with the updated information of the 9 real estate hotspots across the country, we'll start with Bắc Giang. The real estate market in Bắc Giang started to slow down. By the end of the first quarter of 2021, Bắc Giang has the total of more than 50 projects which have been preparing to be deployed, in which the 27 projects among them are eligible for sale. However, the heat is concentrated in developing projects because of the high profitability. However, the land next to the industry zone is vibrant, especially in the Bắc Giang City, Việt Yên and Yên Dũng district. In this area, along with the 4 industrial parks, Vân Trung, Đình Chám, Song Khê Nội Hoàng, Quang Châu are the hotspots of the market. The price ranges from 25 to 40 million per meter square, and increasing about 50 to 70% compared to the end of 2020. Since the end of March, with the government starting to tighten the trading activities, the market has slowed down. The housing price in Hải Phòng increasing 70% within 3 months. There are not so many new projects during this period, and the products offered for sale on the market mainly in stock. The amount of transaction is low, the absorption rate is low, apartment prices have no change compared to the end of 2020. Low-rise product lines have more excitement. Prices increased by about 10%. In the suburbs of the city, the activities of buying and selling land among the people are active. The current price range from 8 to 15 million Vietnam dong per meter square. Compared to the end of 2020, the average price increased by 60 to 70%. The real estate prices in some areas in Thanh Hóa will increase 3 times compared to 2020. After the Lunar New Year of 2021, the land prices in some localities of Thanh Hóa province increased sharply, especially land plots around the vicinity of Thanh Hóa City, Sầm Sơn City, and some nearby areas. From the beginning of April onwards, land prices in many localities of Thanh Hóa have increased at a dizzying rate, an average of about 50 to 60% compared to the end of 2020. Even land plots in bad and low area which no one have asked suddenly increase in price, and many people are looking to buy. Currently, land prices in urban and coastal areas in Thanh Hóa fluctuate 12 to 15 million Vietnam dong per meter square. Some places are over 20 million Vietnam dong per meter square, 2 to 3 times higher than the market price of the same period last year, and many times higher than the land price regulated by the state. There might be the risk of the real estate bubble bust in some areas in Da Nang. The real estate market of Da Nang concentrates mainly on land plots, in which the northwest Liên, Hoa Xuân, Cẩm Lệ, eastern Sơn Trà, and the southern Da Nang are the places that favor this type. The southern Da Nang subdivision real estate projects here develop along the Co Co River and major tourist, resort, beach, and entertainment areas. Land for townhouses or villas in plots is well planned. The infrastructure is synchronous, but the joints are not perfect. Due to not being properly planned and managed loosely, it is the origin of the legal crisis in Da Nang market. The subdivision Eastern Sơn Trà, where the location is the best with the best value of Da Nang, with a dense tourist infrastructure, rapid urbanization, and population filling. The development speed is very strong. Currently, the price level is stabilizing. The fluctuation is relatively small, and it is seen as a quite safe place for investors. Hoa Xuân Cẩm Lệ subdivision is the pioneer leading market for the area of Da Nang, Quảng Nam. The typical product here is subdivision land in large quantity. The infrastructure here is synchronous and well articulated. The nice location near the city center plus the price is quite suitable. So the speed of the residential filling and the price development is very fast. The real estate supply in Nha Trang, Khánh Hòa is interrupted and limited. Currently, the legal problems are still in the process of dismantling. Therefore, the supply for real estate projects here continues to be interrupted and limited. Therefore, in the short term, the suburban and the suburban land plots market is still ineffective in investment channel, especially areas that have a good planning, good infrastructure, or have a future development orientation. The price for the middle class project here is from 18 to 25 million Vietnam dong per meter square, such as Nam Vĩnh Hải, Mỹ Gia. The high class ground land is from 40 to 60 million Vietnam dong per meter square, and the subdivision land in 10 km is from 5 to 10 million Vietnam dong per meter square. The villas in the real estate projects are priced from 40 to 60 million Vietnam dong per meter square, such as VCN, Hà Quang, An Viên, Vĩnh Hòa. But the townhouse and the shop house are priced from 70 to 100 million per meter square. The segment of tourist and resort real estate is temporarily quiet with no transactions due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the adjustment of the land origin of the condo projects. It is expected that in the second quarter of 2021, Nha Trang will have 3 large-scale apartment housing projects of Hưng Thịnh Group in An Viên urban area, the Aston Luxury Residence project of Danh Khôi Group, and the Imperial Town project of Đông Dương Nha Trang Construction Investment Joint Stock Company. In the first quarter of 2021, there are both the fever in the forest and the forestry land in the Central Highlands region. In the first quarter of 2021, there was also a phenomenon of land fever in this area. The phenomenon of people filling up forest land, field land for sale in contravention of the law takes place in many places in this area. This adversely affects the project's investment in development in the consumption of eligible projects for sale. The key segment of the Đồng Nai real estate market concentrate on sample soil, co-ownership, and the low-cost land plots. Cheap products from 300 to 80 million Vietnam dong are dominating. When the interest rates from the bank are too low, it has a huge impact on those who send banks less than 1 billion. They are forced to look for real estate projects to invest in to keep their assets. Due to the high demand for cheap prices, the low areas such as Cẩm Mỹ, Tràng Bom, Thống Nhất are attracting small investors even with the poor products. Đồng Nai real estate prices in the central area of Biên Hòa fluctuate slightly 2 to 5% in the first quarter, low-lying market increasing sharply by 10 to 20% since the end of 2020. Since the Lunar New Year up to now, in some places in Cần Thơ such as Cái Răng, Ninh Kiều, Bình Thủy district, the land transaction here is quite active. In some specific projects such as Ngân Thuận Residential Area Bình Thủy District, Hồng Loan Residential Area Zone 6A and 5C has increased the price by 5 to 10% compared to the end of 2020. And finally, the real estate prices slightly increasing again in Phú Quốc, Kiên Giang province. In the first quarter, Phú Quốc real estate has many positive changes. Land prices are also increasing slightly by 5 to 10% compared to 2020. The price of land in the center of Phú Quốc currently ranges from 100 million Vietnam dong to 400 million Vietnam dong per meter square. Thank you very much for watching until the end of this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel to receive more updated information of the Vietnam real estate market. See you in the next video.